Hate
some
it.
frustration
passion.
in there. We'll see if Q can make Team Liquid feel the way that apparently T-Gov has felt
Hate that.
in the past. Let's see if they can tie the score. We're finding out together with B-Cup and Lizard.
Thank you very much. Coming in, Aurora looking
Wow.
lineup strong. I will say though, we've got Warren off on the puck. It's something we talked about in game one, something we wanted to see him on, and he's there on it.
Yeah, definitely not a herald hero. Puck, definitely one of those that's a little bit harder to execute with. Not really the easiest matchup as well into the shaker. When it comes to everything else, I like one of my main banned heroes, and if I could ban him 4 times, it would be him. It's Omni Knight. Like this guy, he just breaks the game. It's very easy to play him at the moment. Repel seems way too strong. Hammer of Purity dishes out way too much damage in the laning stage. However, at the same time, even though I do like this Omni and Morphling, on the other side you have the Timber. One of the heroes that can break that lane if they play the first couple of
30 seconds to battle.
Fights here were
you have Visage, right? Like you have Visage, you have this Death Soul. You want to fight. He instantly skills Soul Assumption. This is a hero that back in the day you'd think twice before skilling something over Grave Chill, but right now it's always Soul Assumption.
The battle begins!
Anybody, they're gonna wrap around. Nisha's gonna be here, ready to go. Shards are in. Jabs is in trouble. The Soul Assumption, the Timber Chain up out of the high ground. There is another Soul Assumption available, but Jabs doesn't end up dead. Boxy on the run. Run more right click to kill him, but instead, first blood goes to 33. Takes out Ollie. He's now got to run, but the power shot almost took out Boxy in a collateral, but man.
Boxy?
Still needs to get out of here.
Yeah, cute. He does have that Acorn shot, but it wasn't that easy to use it this time around.
Uh-oh.
Bounty.
Yeah, it's not just off the trees, just...
Pretty good, by the way. Pretty good start for 33 for Liquid because he got that kill. He reset as well when it comes to his mana and HP. So even dying there isn't that bad. You can go back into the lane and then spam some more Soul Assumption. Of course, you buy a shit ton of mangoes. You buy 3, 4. You just make sure that you always have them ready and available to spam with. Yeah, we'll see how top goes. Because 3 and 10 Wind Ranger as well are not that easy to bully out.
Try though. Try to use the Soul Assumption right now. 2 mangoes. There's another Soul Assumption, and
never mind. It's easy. Never mind.
The bullying has commenced.
23.
20.
Swing in.
Yeah, you may not want to go that far. And there's no more mangoes on. Still has 2 more. We'll have to just kind of keep an eye on this visit. Meanwhile, some of the other matchups so far as I look over bottom. Jabs and Q here is Insania. Hammer of Purity as well as the Purification.
Yeah, like speaking of Hoodwink, I do think that this is like my favorite hero into Visage as a position 4 into these kind of lineups is Jakiro. 5. He's still kind of solid and just way too tanky. Soul Assumption doesn't do much to you, and a lot of dots again.
Well,
however,
since I can't get you to speak any
Hoodwink
faster,
is actually
I guess
very
the rest of
good
my
too
questions
later.
will have to wait.
Once you get
But I'll find you when the
Maelstrom,
battle's won.
1 Acorn shot just deletes your birds. If you get 1 proc of Maelstrom, it just removes your armor, and it removes your birds as well. They definitely thought about this very well. Jabs on Timber, I believe this was their 3rd pick. One of the reasons why this hero even got picked for. Get a guy that can stand in front of towers, just be that statue that prevents you from taking objectives. And that's what you want to do if you're 33, you want objectives.
Lotus can up by Boxies. More willing to go after both these heroes. Ollie took a lot. Salve. 33 now just has 3 charges on that wand, so the mana is out, but he's getting a Bassi on the way. Bottom lane. For the moment, Jab's at 11 and 2. All right, but okay, he is 18 and 1.
They cut down all of the trees. It's really that easy for Jabs to play on the left side. And Mickey, you know, just free farming. This is what I usually see on every Morphling in my games right now. And that's what you see with any carry right now with Omni Knight. Just get healed too much.
That easy. But mid lane, I'm interested to see how Lornoff plays this game compared to the last, right? Like, Sniper's not that playmaker that Puck is by any means. So this is the hero that, if you're talking and you're a fan of Lornoff, this is the hero you brag about him. I'm ready to see that proven.
That's what I usually do. I brag to my mom about Lornoff. I go back home and I'm like, Mom,
This guy, Lornoff, you should see his Puck.
You should have seen his Puck, Mom.
It's what I aspire to be one day in Dota. I look over at my left monitor and I see my Dota open and I'm like, Herald 3, what the hell?
That's not true.
It's not, but I'm just...
I mean, I have seen you in some Jenkins videos, but you're not.
Uh-oh. I'm in a video? No.
23.
He's in some trouble. Soul Assumption ready to be thrown in a second, so he'll throw that over on Ollie, and ooh, Shaco keeps Ollie alive for the moment. The power shot comes in, but another Soul Assumption to get the kill. And that will be their death.
If you manage to live for one more second, nighttime hits and they lose the vision, so there's no Soul Assumption. It's always like that, right? Like, it's that 1 second. 1 second on a blink, 1 second until nighttime. Always too late.
Second more. Fortunately, not able to survive. The 23 thought he saved him with that shack. Okay.
Was a nice shackle. At least he didn't die, right? And this is a point of the game in which you kind of get raindrops on everyone, so we should be able to lane. Yes, sir.
33. Real nuisance and allowed Tusk to come up towards mid.
Behold!
Lornoff at level 6 dropped that Dream Coil, but nothing really doing. Get out of harm's way and also get healed up just a little bit by Ollie with...
I'm out!
Yeah, one good thing that Q has done is you have the Simba.
Seeker first.
He's not having the best lane, actually not having a...
The time.
But you can at least stack up for someone. Can't pressure the Morphling Omni combo. He did make a couple of attacks. Some ancient, some hard cap.
What sort of prize is this?
Maybe a recovery.
Think about the numbers. In terms of CS, it was 18
Illusion.
last hits to 11 last hits for to Jabs. And now Mika is at 45, while Jabs has only gotten 3. So it is really just turned into a Morphling favored lane by leaps and bounds. 7-minute Wisdom Rune.
Healing.
Stolen.
He's stolen. And now Ollie and Q are here to just try and get this kill and get something out of this.
I see.
Purification in 9. Hammer of Purity, now 3 heroes here,
My soul
as he'll
is
stand
ready
still
to
knowing
be
he's
seen.
dead. He's hit that gate and can't get any further.
Still though, 2 Wisdom Runes. You'd give your life as a support always for that minute.
And to get that
Very
attention,
happy.
3 heroes.
Savage now top lane, Nisha.
Radiant's middle tower
He's
is
here.
under
They've got
attack.
shards to block in 23 Savage, the Drinking Buddies, the Shackle connects on a Boxy, but there's the Snowball pulling in Nisha. They'll get the kill.
Radiant's
on a
middle
23 in
tower
that
is under
space.
attack.
By having both supports over bottom to react to that Wisdom Rune take, allows them to get that kill on Savage.
33 and these Zoo heroes. He's always gonna find a way to sneak one in, you know, you get this Visage. He's 6 already. You will have that ulti now and the lane becomes almost impossible for anyone to stand in.
It's rough out of the laning stage. A little bit different than what we saw from Aurora in game number. Lornoff had a really good mid. This time around,
Gather
it's
round.
even.
A gift
So they'll go to the Dream Coil. They'll try to get this kill on a Lornoff.
Chaos double
And
kill.
Nisha just drops an Echo Slam and says, come for me, I'll come for you. And they get a double kill. They'll go for another. Ollie's in trouble. The Nature's Grass is down, but that doesn't matter.
Dire's middle
Okay.
tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower
okay,
is
both.
under attack.
Just the simple pressing of R, or if your legacy key is something different. But Echo Slam's easy drop, easy double kill, easy 3 kills in total.
Dude, that was probably unexpected for Aurora. Let's put it that way. Yeah,
Pure cinema.
they tried a little bit too early. Like, they didn't have what it took to take down the Shaker
Purification.
between the Puck and Hoodwink. It's just not enough damage. Hoodwink. That's also a problem when you lose these Wisdom runes. I'm not sure if the supports would be 6 anyway, even with the
Oh.
Wisdom runes.
They're like, all right, Nisha, we got you. Dream Coil down. And there's a lot of people happy out there just seeing Hoodwink's body fly away from that Echo Slam. In
It's very
death.
satisfying.
Oh,
Shaker,
100%.
Shaker is like 100% one of the most satisfying heroes. Like this Slugger passive effect, it feels good.
Is there any chance we could just see the Hoodwink flying away again? Is that possible?
In slow motion.
Yeah, it's a little bit of slow motion would be nice. All the Hoodwinkators out there.
Oh.
We'd love to see it.
All the jokes aside, I do think that Shaker is in a really good spot.
Yeah.
Like he's plaguing high-level pubs,
Oh.
and for a reason.
There
Oh,
we go. There it is.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh.
oh.
And then just blown away.
This is good.
Oh,
She got wings, man. It's one of those flying squirrels, you know?
yeah. Oh, God. I love that. Thank you, production. You guys are great.
Like, you attempt to salvage your
Dire's
game by
bottom
doing this
tower is
Shaker.
under attack.
What I expected from them is maybe to go on Visage, because they do have a lot of dots. Visage is, well, maybe out of position, trying to push top a little bit too hard. Punish that, but soon it's gonna be too late. He's almost completed the Solar Crest.
Oh, boy. Okay, still here, bottom. Just free to do it. Whatever they want. Kill here, you got
Healing
Insania and
shot.
Boxy level 6. If anybody shows up from Aurora and comes out a little bit too far, snowball in, a little drinking buddies action, and a walrus punch. Backup and health of a Insania with purification. You're pretty much dead.
Gotta be careful when it comes to that lane. When it comes to another lane, the guy that just got a double kill, that sent Hoodwink flying, he's got Blink. 20 gold away. Cure Shaker,
Dire's
minute 10.
bottom
just
tower
power towards
has
Blink.
fallen.
The map
Your
is
edge needs
completely open now,
sharpening.
and you can basically set the Visage on this path of taking one tower after another, with just Nisha being near.
Aurora only has 2 kills right now. Their reactions to or movements really
The
mean
red
echo?
mist spreads at Radiant's middle
yeah, get an
tower.
echo. All right. Stacks taken.
Dax successfully echoed. Never mind. I have a blink, guys, but you have to wait now 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Much like
that the
cordwood
most
before
efficient way to
axe's
take
axe,
stacks?
Dire's top
It's the
tower
fastest
is
one I've
under
ever
attack.
seen, for sure. All the camps just
Dire's
disappeared.
top tower is under attack.
A look towards the top tier one.
Dire structures are fortified. Super
off, actually,
fortified.
gonna-
Largest come to Radiant's bottom
Quite free
tower.
staying here. They're not afraid at the moment.
I see you, Nisha. I see
Well,
you.
good
Dire's
shards.
top tower is
Well
under
leashed up.
attack.
There's the sharpshooter, the waning rift, and Lornoff's
Dire's
got a kill.
top tower has fallen.
Something out of you end up losing top tier one, and it is a 4,000 net worth for the side of Team Liquid as Nishan shield rune.
Radiant's middle
Be
tower
an
is
easy
under
kill by any
attack.
means.
At least they got the levels on Hoodwink, right? Like, you got that 6, but once you see this shield rune, you know he's an impossible kill. So
Yeah.
this defense of the tier 1 tower mid lane might be
Dire's
impossible
middle
as well.
tower is under attack!
Your teammates are just not...
They go
Dire's
from
middle
top to
tower
mid. They
has
take both tier 1
fallen.
towers. On his way to an Ags. The entire time that they're moving around, Aurora is reacting, and this has just left the Morphling free down bottom. Has a Yasha, has a Vlad's, you know, a Manta, just not touched at all. And now, ooh, Fissure just off the mark.
It's your casual Morphling build where you want, like, you don't see
Radiant's
Vlad's, I think,
middle
has
tower is under attack!
him. But this Manta, of course, staple. And with the Vlads, it's not only you, of course, Visage benefit a lot, the birds benefit from it. And as a team, you can start taking objectives, tier 2s very soon. The lanes for Aurora just had to go issue. Like right now, it's 7-3, only 10 kills in the game. You can sense that Liquid are completely in control.
Yeah. And then going after this tier 2 tower almost feels like it's Liquid asking for Aurora to react. They're letting them take this towers, and yeah, Aurora's trying to farm back into the game. It's kind of the question we had in the last game, right? Like, what item really brings them back in? They're not down by much at the moment, but we haven't really felt the possibilities just yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't say there's a certain singular item at the moment. They just all need farm.
Yeah.
They all
Radiant's
need
bottom
to
tower
get some
is under
levels. The
attack!
problem is, Oli didn't even have level 6 up to this.
Boy.
Blessing.
Great
Much like
spotted
Cordwood
totem.
before Axe's axe.
And a Fissure with the Soul
Dire's
Assumption.
top
The Drinking
tower
Buddies to the
is
familiar.
under attack.
That
Dire's
will allow them to get
courier
to the
has
walls,
been
punch out,
slain.
get that
Even
kill.
Dire's top tower is
They are
under
smart.
attack. Now this is a battle.
To fight this, maybe.
Gather
Not having
round.
23, and Echo wasn't even... A little bit rough there. Repel going to be placed on a Nisha. Nisha might be looking for his opportunity to jump back in and go to the Echo Slam. It lands on a 2. There's the Fissure. The Warriors punch on a War enough. They get the kill out of the puck. They look over at this Hoodwink. Sharpshooter to get away from the side of Team Liquid. They get the kill out of Boxy. They'll end up trading 1 for 1, at least in this engagement. But here comes Mickey. Here's the waveform over the Timber Chain as he morphs into the Timber Saw. They get the kill out of Nisha. They'll take out a second. But they've got the Adaptive Strike. They've got the Morphling into a Timber that will take out the Timber with the help of 33. They end up getting a couple, but it looked okay for Aurora.
Yeah, it looked alright, considering they
No
didn't even have
Windrunner.
23. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No Windrunner, they still took a decent fight. But that fight was almost perfect for Timbersaw. Like, he goes in, he manages to whirling that all the heroes around him, together with all the trees that were around him, dishing out. And how much damage did he even deal? He dealt 2.5k damage that fight. So
Yeah.
quite a lot.
Of whirling deaths, and especially in that situation, really do a lot there. But up as well as they've been aggressive quite some time, but 23 comes protecting the information that they got, at least for now. Keeping an eye as Jab's hoping to get into this Crimson Guard. He's got Arcane Boots, the Kaya ready. You look over at Lorinoff, he's going for a Blink Dagger. Fight went well. They definitely would have wished they had 23, but I could see the possibilities. You know, I was questioning it before that fight, but there was something shown there that
I'm out.
shining some light.
No, definitely. I do think that
Radiant's
they have
bottom tower
what it
is
takes
under
to
attack.
fight. If they can somehow initiate on the right targets, if you can silence, maybe blow up this Omni
War
Knight
has
from
come
100 to
to
0,
Radiant's bottom
your
tower.
fight, of course, will be much easier.
Right.
And of course, Timber is there to dish out.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
He's the main
attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
So again, the tier 2 just being attacked by these.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
fight.
War has come to
I would say 23
Radiant's
gets
bottom
this
tower.
One Sleipnir BKB to feel
Like
more
axe,
comfortable with
the
any
dire structures cannot be hurt.
It ain't that easy.
So difficult to defend versus this. The main hero on Liquid right now is a bird. It's not even this one of the birds. Who you have to look out for?
Radiant's
is this
bottom
little
tower
creeper.
is under
Familiar,
attack.
this dead pigeon, whatever you want to call it, a gargoyle, because it gets solar crested.
Radiant's bottom
and it also
tower
gets
is under
drinking
attack.
blood. And then it hits real damn hard.
Radiant's bottom
the main
tower
objective.
has been laid low.
Now, earlier in the game, you were saying you like to see Hoodwink maybe get a Maelstrom, clears out that familiars, but for right now, for the Hoodwink, it's Arcane Boots Aetherland.
You look all sorts of wrong.
So, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, he's going a bit more into. You see some players they route. I'm not sure I like.
Dire's middle tower is
We'll
not
see.
what it used to be. That is for certain.
Team 33 has that overgrowth available. That actually lands on a Boxy. Now they've got themselves the Hoodwink help, and they'll get the kill into 33. Insane is here. They'll go to the snowball. Nisha coming over. He's looking for that blink into the Echo Slam. He's going to throw it down. Looking over at Lornoff. Power shot. Not enough damage just yet to get the kill to Lornoff. Zania trying to help keep alive Nisha, but he jumped in between four heroes, hoping to land a good Echo Slam to get these kills. A Fissure down on a 2. They'll lose this Earthshaker there as well. Dream Coil going to be dropped by Lornoff to go after Insane, who's going to be pulled over towards Boxy with the drinking buddies, towards Mickey
Axe
as well. They'll
observes
run.
carnage underway
Maybe they'll look
at
to react.
Radiant's top
Guards thrown
tower.
over. 23 Savage in the face of Mickey. Jabs looking to be the tank in front. They aren't committing just yet.
That's the Crimson Guard difference right there. Completely changes the way the game's fight. Oh,
Puny Radiant hides behind their fortifications.
It starts with that bushwhack, grabs 2.
Greetings!
Gets the kill in the 33. So I'm not as good as they would have hoped it would have been. But he's on a Mickey. 33 back into this one. They'll go to the Walrus Punch. They've got themselves the silence on Tupac, and Lornoff's dead. Oh, there's the Ags now coming through from Nisha. The Fisher's going to be on the 2 of these heroes. 23 and Jabs are going to be in a little bit of trouble. They go to the Whirling Death as well as the Timber Chain away. But here's the Sharpshooter right to the face of Boxy. Drinking buddies on a Mickey just once more. As it's a Timber Chain in. Glacier for 23 Savage. But do they have the damage to finish off these heroes? They're low, but not dead. Jabs is gone to the Walrus Punch as well as the damage coming up from 33. The adaptive strike going on to 23 Savage. He's running. But Nisha's got that Fissure. He'll jump in with the totem thanks to that Ags. And Mickey's got the kill on the Windrunner again.
At Radiant's middle
this is-
tower.
Long drawn out fight.
it's a long drawn out fight in which they're not assessing
Much
this
like
Omni-Knight
cordwood
problem.
before Axe's axe.
He's just healing
Dire's
one
top
hero
tower
after another.
is under
The
attack.
gold change, of course, for Visage is amazing because he's just sitting there hitting soul assumptions one after another, getting a ton of gold from all the kills.
The
He
red mist
almost died a
spreads
couple of
at
times. First
Radiant's
off, played
middle
that well,
tower.
because Jabs was on top of him. However, without Insania
Much
dying,
like cordwood
probably no
before
one else
Axe's
would.
axe. Dire's top
have to deal
tower
with it.
is under attack. Tower has fallen. Axe needs
Felt like
something to
Aurora-
chop.
They wanted that tier 1. Really wanted to get something out of kills. And it caused them to just stay a little bit too long, right? And Lornoff dies, yeah, you want to retreat on that, but the reaction's too liquid off that kill.
it wasn't
Nisha
even...
jumps in.
Dire's top
Nisha, he
tower
had
is
the
under
Aghanims before as
attack.
well. Before that fight, in that fight, he managed to actually use it. It was a really good initiation from him, from like cutting off the backlines. But for Aurora, position wasn't that bad. Like you're holding the high ground, you see everything. Your Timbersaw is jumping in. Hoodwink can keep distance. Wasn't terrible. It just wasn't enough for the Omni-Knight heals. Gotta deal with him.
Radiant's middle
Tormentor.
tower is under attack.
Next objective taken here by Team Liquid. Shard. They're up 9,000 net worth, but again, this game more so than the last 9,000 net worth, it does feel like Aurora still have a fight. And the fights have been close, but when they're on Liquid's turn, it feels so much more one-sided.
Yeah, they definitely have. All comes down to how they team fights. Like you mentioned, the Shaker and his Aghanims. Well, the BKBs are slowly but surely going to be there. No, not surely. Most likely, they will be there for Aurora. 23 Savage is halfway his. Where it's going to become a little bit easier for him to pop his ulti and go in front.
And without having this streaky, they kind of have to fighting into it. It just seems like it'll put you too far behind if you lose that fight, and it'll delay the BKB even longer.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Most likely.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Stock standard game where you're playing into.
The red mist spreads at Radiant's middle tower.
You are probably letting them. One objective after another just builds up that network.
Axe sheds a tear for Radiant's courier. Metaphorically speaking, Axe does not actually cry.
Much out of this game.
Puck as a hero had some love.
The attempt, but the fissure's on the money. Got these shards, they have the fissure, there's nowhere to go for 23. The snowball, making sure they take no damage.
Killing spree!
Get this kill onto the Windrunner.
Silence. Silence.
33 secures it with Bird Stone form. So easy for that. Without that BKB. And apparently you can't escape.
Yeah, the shard's in the fissure there with the trees off to the side. He was unable to run anywhere.
Yeah, the Tusk Fissure, but Tusk Ice Shard with the shard
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
is a problem for when you have to run away. It just steals a couple of seconds.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Tend to your wounded or
Morphling
put them
already
out of
for
their
quite some
misery.
time. Well, he's 3 more minutes to work with. First game looked like Aurora didn't have a chance. The second one, they do have one, but need to make a play.
Try to make a play once they have B, which was top. Farm a little bit safer, a little bit further back, and hope that he doesn't get caught. With that being said, though, Nisha's kind of crawling his way up towards top, and so is Boxy again.
Behold.
The Aghanims on Hood. Trying to. This is the standard, right? Like Sutherland top lane, Dream Coil.
Silence.
Will he even survive?
Yeah, I'm a little stumped on the Axe because I kind of still agree. I would have liked to see that Maelstrom.
Just
They're
enough for
lacking
you to hang
damage and
yourself.
hoodwinks in the
23.
past. Throw it out when you get that. He goes from top to bottom, running still on the.
Yeah, maybe there's something about well and burst in that way, like Puck jumps in and you
Look out.
blow everything that you.
Behold.
Dire's bottom tower is taking many
It might make
wounds.
sense. They do have a BKB now. Completed on 23, flying out.
Dire's
It's
bottom
gonna-
tower has fallen.
Fortunately, the same timing has been for Mickey. It's not at the same network. That's for sure.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Both get
attack.
their BKBs, and they're gonna go. Nisha, though,
Like
this
Axe,
late in your
the
drinking
Dire
buddy
structures
sharpshooter
cannot be
thrown off
hurt.
into the
Dire's
distance,
bottom
and they won't
tower
have that
is
for another
taking
40
many
seconds.
wounds. Radiant's
Morphling,
towers
though.
are fortified,
Morphling,
just like
Envisage.
Axe.
Both thrown out. Wave form all the way in. Mickey's gonna go through. They're gonna look over at Jabs, who's soaking a lot of this damage. They've got that ult coming out from this Omni Knight. They get the kill in a boxy. They're taking the Tusk. With the BKB pop by 23 Savage, he's on the run.
Bye-bye.
Dyer's
really using
bottom
that to
tower
engage,
is
not
face
using it
down in the
offensively. And this
dirt.
bushwhack as well as the acorn shot hits the familiars. All they get right now is
Dyer's
this.
bottom barracks are under attack. Axe is tempted
Let's
to
see,
join the
Aegis,
fray.
30 seconds until it's claimed. Looks like Liquid will fall back. Aurora demonstrated how difficult it is to take that fight against them if you don't have the right initiation, and they definitely didn't this time around. They went on jabs. That's probably one hero you're very unlikely to kill. He's got Crimson, he's got Eternal Shroud. He's a Timber Saw after all. Killing him is unlikely.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Defend these buildings. Bushwhack, sharpshooter coming through. Now they're in, but Mickey's here. Wait for him forward, looking over at Jabs again.
Invisibility.
Chain all the way back. Leitner connects on a Mickey, but either one you want.
Silence.
If Axe was a
Lost the bird,
barracks,
and he lost the
he would
second
never
one.
fall like
Keep in mind, he
Dyer's
doesn't have ulti
bottom
anymore. He
barracks.
already resummoned them once. This will probably be an opportunity for Aurora. Okay, you lost the range racks, but maybe this is a small.
Got ya.
Maybe this is a good time.
With the vision that they had and the info that was there for them on Nisha, I thought they were going to go that direction. Let's walk out for free. They do have some good deep wards. The vision and info is there for Aurora, at least in some ways. Which, when you're locked into your base like this, is usually not the case, right? Like, they have 4 wards that are in some...
They're
They're gonna run out soon.
yeah, exactly. Like they're very old wards that are like back from the past when they actually had a say in this game and they were on the map. Even though it's honestly not that bad right now, only top lane.
Nisha. Some trouble. Shaco connects. Try and get this kill. Sharpshooter is there. They've got the root. The fissure lands, and now he's going to be able to get the overgrowth out. They were waiting for that BKB. The Echo Slam's going to be committed. The damage on the Ollie, and now they've got help from Insania, who comes through. Silence up thanks to the Waning Rift, but do they have the damage to get the kill on Anisha as well as Insania on this Omni Knight? They're still chasing Nisha. The only one really chasing is Ollie. They get the kill on Insania. They'll at least get themselves the Omni Knight. They'll look over at Boxy, who's going to jump, taking buddies over to the familiar, but not going to get himself far enough away from the side of
Courier has
Aurora.
been slain.
And they've got 2. The one that they really wanted slips out of their hands.
I think you're still very happy with. He popped his BKB, you killed the 2 supports. I really think you're happy with what
Guess it's my shot.
Radiant's
You also
middle tower
demonstrated
is
how
under attack. Radiant's
strong
middle
your
tower
Timber Saw
has
is. Jabs, of
fallen.
course, got that
Tend
double
to
damage.
your
He dealt the
wounded,
most.
or put them out of
Sorry,
their
he got the double
misery.
kill and he dealt the most damage in the fight. I question now the ability of Liquid to actually take down Jabs once he gets the Shivas. It's not too far from it. Birds,
Not dying.
yeah, the birds aren't touching him. It has to be Earthshaker and Morphling. Troll him.
I'm now. Down here again, Ollie. He's the one who provided that vision to get that engagement started. Again, they didn't get Nisha, but I kind of agree. It's something. They're starting to look pretty good here and confident. They're only down 5,000 net worth.
I think this Treant is probably one of the best heroes for competitive scene and one of the worst heroes for pubs. Like, you can set up so many things with Blink Shard if your team can understand how to play around you,
Right.
which isn't really that easy to recreate. Just to be in the right position where you know someone is going to farm and then your teammates also connect. When you're behind, it's really difficult.
Dagger, so he's able to himself well for the overgrowth.
So you got a Shaker Octarine as well.
Yeah. He's got that Octarine he's also holding. Bot side. Roche potentially up, but as we know, because we could see it, 40 seconds.
Important for them to take the area first. you have the gem warded, then you can just wait out until Treant maybe tries to sneak in. He's a good pick off as well.
They're trying to force the hand of Aurora because they've got 23 up here top. They were pushed.
It's not that simple for him to connect. He needs to TP on top lane, then use the twin. Okay. The fight isn't around Rush bit yet. He
Yeah.
has time.
This is a big change from the last Roche as well, right? Because in the last Roche, Aurora weren't really willing to engage. They didn't have BKB on 23. They were behind about 9,000 net worth. Now it's a little bit more of a tighter game. You've got the BKB. You feel that Jabs is unkillable at this point. He's very tanky. And you've taken a couple of fights where they feel confident in going in. Yeah, they've got that Daedalus. They have that damage, but they're going to lose Q in a heartbeat. Late near used, but there's the drinking buddies. The Echo Slam out of the back lines. It's going to be on Aurora. They've got the Fissure followed up with the BKB and used. They get the kill on the Boxy, but now the Whirlwind, it's on Anisha. They get the kill on the Earthshaker, and they're still looking to get this kill on the Jabs. But he's just too tanky. Horus Punch is there. They find themselves on. They'll get the kill on the Tree Protector. That's going to be a second one down to the side of Aurora with the buyback being committed here by Boxy. They want more. Shards onto this Timber, but he's able to Timber Chain out of them. And now they've got the Shackle Shot. They'll jump in with the Hex. Oh, they'll get the kill on Aurora off. They blow him up. They're going to buy back up both the Hoodwink as well as the Tree Protector. They're going to try and get the damage out here. The Guardian Angel's going to be on the Morphling. They get the currency. He'll take out the Omni-Knight. Down goes 33. And now it's just Mickey against the world. Looking over at 23 Savage. They get the kill to the Windrunner. It's going to be an Ultra kill here for this Morphling. It's Jabs, Ollie, as well as Q. All here to get this kill on a Mickey. They'll full team wipe Team Liquid. And Aurora coming roaring back into this game.
3 buybacks, including 1 dieback on Liquid. Tusk. Afterwards, what do they do? Like, do they go rush? Do they take the tier 2? They don't have Windrunner, they don't have Puck, so not a ton of damage. Can't happen, but man, that fight started actually very poorly for
Radiant's
Liquid.
bottom tower is under attack.
Shaker, like Nisha, he's zoned in on the puck, and it was a good attempt. Like he jumps the puck, he catches him.
War has
And the problem
come to
is,
Radiant's bottom
Windranger popped the
tower.
BKB and was just running in that. Look where Windrunner is going. She's just running in that direction. She wasn't running for the Shaker, but he appears next to her, and because of that, he just gets soloed by a 23. Very difficult
Radiant's
fight
middle
for
tower
Team
is
Liquid.
under attack.
The way it started, at least. They still managed to at least get an ultra kill on Morphling, but in the end, it's Aurora that came out on top.
The red mist spreads at Radiant's middle tower.
You talk about how he happens to be there with the Whirlwind, and we talked about the Daedalus just before that fight happens, and he has that damage to get that kill on Anisha. And you can just see the output that 23 Savage has in a fight like this. 33 melts like paper there.
And that's the difference between the last game and this one when it comes to Windranger. In the last game, you have to buy this Manta and BKB, like you have so many defensive items. Here, you just go Daedalus, and then this hero really shines, and you can see what Windranger can do and why she's banned or...
Yeah. Now, all that being said, that win for Aurora, Roche is still Liquids.
The Radiants
this is-
dislike Roshan very much.
Yeah, they didn't... I'm not sure why not contest this at all. I guess because of the Hoodwink. Like, you lost the Hoodwink, you lost your position
Radiant's
4, and
middle tower is
weren't
under
willing to
attack.
take this engagement. Was she one of the hero?
Radiant's middle tower is under
So
attack.
it was a really long death timer.
Silence.
Hoodwink, ball back.
The red mist spreads
Ollie.
at Radiant's middle tower.
By the way, the Hoodwink queuing up a nullifier. They just recognized that, okay, we can't kill this Omni-Knight, we need ways of dealing with it. Spells. The nullifier is one of those, but I have a feeling usually as Hoodwink, you don't get to use it very well. Not like some other heroes that get on top of
Dire's top
Very easy.
tower is under
Melee.
attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
heroes with high mobility.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Now the thing is,
Dire's top tower
they're
is
going for the
under
high
attack.
ground. They've got this Aegis. Ooh, good spot for Boxy. He's trying to make a move. Drinking buddies all the way through
Dire's
the
middle
trees. And
tower is under
give up that
attack.
position. Leipnir, Shackle coming in, but only hits the familiars. Are smoked up.
Dire's
They've
top
got this
barracks
Hex now
have fallen.
on to
Jax needs
Jazz.
something to chop.
Had a Hex on 33. Fissure comes in. Jab's going to be stuck for the moment. Shackle flying out. Let's see. Can they make a move? The Aegis is still there. They've lost the tier 3. They've lost the range racks. It's not the worst thing in the world, but they're unable to react.
They managed to kill the banner, and like it was, you could see what Jabs was thinking. I'm gonna use this Hex and just blow this Morphling up, go straight through him with a Timber Chain, with Whirling Death, but the Fissure instantly. This is Liquid. Like this is a team that really struggled at taking high ground long time ago, but they're doing it so damn well. Right? They have been for a year or two now. The positioning is just flawless. You saw Boxy in the trees on the north side. You have Shaker not committing, not doing anything, but just chilling and waiting for the Fissure to break any aggression.
And you know, the Tusk not too afraid of being on top of the steps and in those trees, knowing that they've got Drinking Buddies, knowing that they've got Snowball and Blink Dagger. Like, there are a lot of options for this Tusk. Drinking Buddies is a pretty neat spell. Hex onto the Morphling. They're going to go for the Shackle. They've got themselves the Bushwhack. They'll get the kill with the Sharpshooter. They'll take out Mickey. Now can they get the second? Nisha waiting for his moment to blink in an Echo Slam. These heroes aren't exactly converging together, though, on the side of Aurora. And now Lornoff throwing another Illusory Orb out there, but these familiars will drop down, heal up, and escape with the rest of Liquid.
Just as I praised them how good they are high ground, they instantly get the Morphling blown up the way they wanted to blow him up the first time.
Yes.
Unfortunately, no saves in time from Liquid. But yeah, Aurora holding strong. They are still in this game. 2k difference is not really any sort of a lead at this point. Aghanim's completely done on Wind Ranger. We have this also on Puck, by the way. Good old Aeon recipe. In case he gets hexed.
Silence.
He gets one, so he'll have that pass with Aeon Disc.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Farming up in a pretty aggressive spot, and Lornoff just trying to survive and feel a touch more relevant than he has in the past in this game.
Doesn't have a gem though. Even though he does have the sound, he doesn't have a gem. He's playing versus a Visage with an Aghanims.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. They lost it in that fight, right?
Haste.
Greetings.
Shaker, Tusk, they know.
Yeah, this is a problem. He does have that Aeon Disc, though. Whether or not he puts it together or needs to is the question, and he's keeping it locked. Lornoff just Illusory Orb and get away. Getting closer and closer to 25, too, with that Dream Coil Pierce's debuff immunity.
He doesn't need to use the Aeon Disc unless they play on him. They didn't catch him. It's fine, he got away. Also, he used so many orbs, like this Octarine Core is very annoying. He's just constantly using orbs to scout. You can see him farming with it, but also sending it in directions where he's at least thinks there's a chance that they come from.
Deep dive into his mind, but now Echo committed, still just keeping the Aeon Disc, not combined just yet. There's the Hex, there's the Aeon Disc. It's gonna be combined, but they still kill him.
Like, they had enough. It was literally all heroes hunting that poor Puck. Like, he was farming in very, very aggressive positions for way too long.
Yeah.
Got punished for it. But that's something that you have to do as Puck at this point in the game, at this stage, and that's the way you buy time for yourself.
Say, unfortunately, that kill comes close to the base and might force the buyback of the Puck, but Aeon Disc is used there, and that purchased that item specifically for a moment like that, and it doesn't work out.
It's always difficult when the lanes are pushing in and you die like that. Like, do you buy back now? Because these are megas. You're gonna have to.
Dire structures
Go up against
can take
megas,
all
or are
the
you
hurt.
willing to wait
Radiant
30
Dire's middle tower
seconds,
is
though,
not
and they're
what
gonna
it used
keep
to
you
be.
back
That is for certain.
23 who will power shot. They're gonna have
If
to try and
Dyer's
clean
middle
up.
tower
They
was
don't have
worth a
Echo
damn,
Slam. They are gonna buy
it
back
would
here. They'll go to the
still be
drinking buddies. They've got
standing.
themselves Nisha with the BKB popping that fissure onto both Q as well as Ollie. They jump in. They've got the Hex. Look at it again. A warn off. His 5x symbol's not even gone yet. Totem forward. They go to the Guardian Angel. They've got the break onto the Morphling, but it's not gonna matter. Jabs onto the low ground. Now they're gonna focus their attention onto this Timber. They go to the Echo Slam. They're gonna have the refresher. They've got the Walrus Punch onto Jabs. They'll get the kill. He's got buyback. Dead for 90 seconds. He's gonna be forced to use it. That's what he'll do. Ollie's got his as well. Man, this is a
Dyer's
huge issue for the side of Aurora, who had brought the game all the way back from 9,000 down
Wishes it was
to
you.
2,000, and it's
Dyer's
back
middle
on up as they're
barracks
looking to get
have
mega
fallen.
creeps. They do
That's
not
what's
have
not
Ward off.
involved.
They're going to go in. They've got the Whirlwind, but now they've got the jump forward with this Snowball. They get the kill on Mickey. They'll take the Morphling. He's going to buy back. The Sharpshooter lands on a 33. They've got the shards as well as the Soul Assumption. There's the Shackle, the Totem. The Echo Slam's going to be a whiff. Oh, no. Is it Nisha in trouble or is it the side of Aurora?
Killing
Do they lose
spree.
23? They'll lose Ollie. And this is looking like a full team wipe in the making for the side of Team Liquid and a 2-0 victory. They can just split up the rest. They don't have buyback. They get the kill on a Q. They'll look over at Jabs, who gets back into the base. And the
Dyer's
side of
bottom
Liquid
barracks
just clean
have
up.
fallen.
There is nothing that the side of Aurora can do. GG is called. Liquid take the
Dyer's middle
2-0
tower has
as they
fallen.
fight on back, take the high ground, complete the
Dyer's
team
middle
wipe.
tower is under attack.
Yes, they do.
Victory.
And Liquid close it up.
Yeah, it's a rough one. You know, like you're playing this puck, you're having